a nation at the crossroads of Africa and Europe, is reshaping the continent's future through strategic alliances and military partnerships. Morocco's proactive approach to security cooperation goes beyond defense. It embodies a bold vision for stability and prosperity across Africa. How will this transformation impact the region's future? A new African leader emerges. Morocco is stepping into the spotlight as a major player on the African continent, and it's doing so through a well-defined strategic vision. This isn't just about politics or economics, it's about redefining what leadership looks like in Africa. Morocco is leveraging its unique geographic position as a bridge between Europe and Africa to foster stronger ties with its neighbors. Think of Morocco as a hub for trade and cooperation, where goods can flow seamlessly across borders. By investing in infrastructure, think roads, ports, and railways, Morocco is setting the stage for increased connectivity, not just within its borders, but across the entire continent. This comprehensive approach is about creating networks that benefit multiple nations, enhancing economic opportunities for everyone involved. But why is this shift so significant? It challenges traditional power dynamics and opens new avenues for collaboration among African nations. As Morocco enhances its influence, it's also promoting a vision of unity and shared growth that could redefine Africa's future. Leadership in Africa has often been characterized by competition and rivalry among nations. However, Morocco is taking a different approach by positioning itself as a leader that prioritizes cooperation over competition. It's setting an example for other countries to follow. This leadership style is not just about asserting dominance, it's about fostering partnerships that can lead to mutual growth, connecting Sahel to the world. Let's dive into one of Morocco's most ambitious projects, the Atlantic Initiative. Launched recently, this initiative aims to connect Morocco's Atlantic coastline with the Sahel region, which includes countries like Mali, Niger, and Burkina Faso. Historically, these Sahelian nations have struggled with limited access to global markets due to their landlocked status. But Morocco is here to change that. Think about this: a deep-water port in Dakhla that will serve as a vital gateway for these countries to access international trade routes. This port isn't just about shipping goods. It represents an opportunity for economic growth and regional integration. By facilitating trade routes and reducing logistical costs, Morocco is positioning itself as a critical hub for commerce in West Africa. But why does this matter? When countries can trade more easily, they can grow economically. More trade means more jobs and better living standards for people across the region. The Atlantic Initiative is not just a project. It's a transformative opportunity that could reshape the economic landscape of West Africa. For Sahelian countries like Mali and Niger, this initiative could be a game changer. With improved access to maritime routes, these nations can export their goods more efficiently and import essential products at lower costs. This increased economic activity can stimulate local industries and create jobs, reducing poverty. Morocco's win-win strategy. Let's talk about how Morocco is forging strong economic partnerships across Africa with its win-win strategy. Over the past 2 decades, Morocco has seen its exports skyrocket from $300 million to over $3 billion between 2004 and 2024. That's incredible growth. But how did they achieve this? Morocco has been proactive in building partnerships with various African nations. By investing in infrastructure projects and collaborating with regional partners, they're enhancing their own economy while helping others develop too. For example, partnerships with Mauritania aim to create complementary port systems that benefit both countries. Instead of competing for resources, these nations are finding ways to collaborate for shared prosperity. This approach is all about mutual benefits. When Morocco invests in another country's infrastructure or economy, it creates opportunities for both sides. It's like saying, "Hey, let's grow together." This strategy strengthens economic ties and fosters goodwill among nations, an essential ingredient for lasting relationships. Morocco's partnerships extend across various sectors including agriculture, manufacturing, and technology. For example, Moroccan agricultural expertise has been shared with several African countries through training programs aimed at improving crop yields and sustainable farming practices. Building bridges across borders. Now talk about cultural diplomacy. Morocco understands that building strong ties isn't just about economics, it's also about people and culture. Through cultural exchange programs and initiatives, Morocco fosters understanding and cooperation among African nations. Think of art exhibitions showcasing Moroccan artists in Nigeria, or educational programs that bring together students from different countries. These initiatives create genuine relationships among people and promote a sense of solidarity across borders. By celebrating diversity while promoting unity, Morocco is laying the groundwork for lasting partnerships. Cultural diplomacy helps break down barriers and stereotypes. When people engage with each other through art, music, or education, they develop a deeper understanding of one another's cultures. This understanding fosters respect and cooperation. Key ingredients for building strong alliances. Education plays a pivotal role in cultural diplomacy efforts. Moroccan universities are increasingly collaborating with institutions across Africa to offer joint programs and scholarships aimed at fostering academic exchange. These initiatives enhance educational opportunities and create networks of young leaders who can drive positive changes in their communities. The future of Morocco's African policy. Move on to the future, specifically the role of youth engagement in shaping Morocco's African policy. Youth are not just the leaders of tomorrow, they are actively involved today. Young Moroccans are increasingly stepping up to influence foreign policy towards Africa. Why is this important? Young people bring fresh perspectives and innovative ideas to the table. They're passionate about issues like climate change, education, and technology, issues that will shape Africa's future. By empowering young leaders through mentorship programs and platforms for dialogue with policymakers at all levels, Morocco is cultivating a new wave of African leadership that prioritizes collaboration over competition. This engagement isn't just beneficial for Morocco, it has ripple effects throughout Africa. When young people from different countries come together to discuss common challenges like unemployment or climate change, they build networks capable of driving change across borders. To facilitate youth engagement effectively, Morocco has established platforms where young leaders can voice their opinions on critical issues affecting their communities, from education reforms to environmental sustainability initiatives. These platforms provide invaluable opportunities for youth participation while ensuring policymakers consider their perspectives when making decisions impacting future generations. A pillar of Moroccan foreign policy. First up, let's talk about security cooperation. Morocco has positioned itself as a key player in promoting security and stability across Africa. This commitment is evident through its military collaborations with various nations, particularly in the Sahel region. You might be wondering why this matters. Well, with rising threats like terrorism, organized crime, and drug trafficking, Morocco is stepping up to tackle these challenges head-on. For example, Morocco has recently strengthened its military partnership with Mauritania. High-ranking officials from both countries have been meeting to enhance their military cooperation and secure their shared borders. Countries come together to combat common threats. It's not just about weapons, it's about sharing intelligence and best practices to create a safer environment for everyone. Morocco's efforts don't stop there. They've also been active in international forums focused on counterterrorism, like the Marrakesh Platform for African Heads of Security and Counterterrorism Agencies. This annual gathering allows nations to assess security needs across the continent and promote collaboration. It's all about building a network of security cooperation that benefits everyone involved. Navigating diplomatic waters. Now, let's dive into one of the most complex issues affecting Morocco's foreign policy, the Western Sahara conflict. This territorial dispute with the Polisario Front is not just a local issue. It has significant implications for Morocco's diplomatic relationships and its pursuit of broader African integration. While Morocco seeks to assert its sovereignty over Western Sahara, it must navigate the tricky waters of maintaining relationships with other African nations that may support the Polisario Front. It's a delicate balance. Morocco is actively engaging in diplomatic efforts to garner support for its position while promoting regional stability. But here's where it gets interesting. Morocco is not just focused on asserting control, they're also investing in economic development initiatives in Western Sahara by showcasing the benefits of their governance over the territory. They aim to win hearts and minds. However, this rivalry with Algeria complicates things further, as Algeria supports the Polisario Front. It creates a challenging environment for Morocco as it seeks to promote security and cooperation in the region. A new era of cooperation. Next up is Morocco's growing relationship with China, particularly within the framework of the Forum on China-Africa Cooperation. This partnership is significant because it opens new avenues for economic collaboration while addressing security concerns. China has been making waves in Africa with substantial investments in infrastructure projects. And guess what? Morocco is reaping those benefits. These investments are not just boosting economic growth, they're also creating jobs and improving living standards across the kingdom. Plus, with China as a strategic partner, Morocco can enhance its capabilities in combating terrorism and organized crime through shared intelligence. This relationship reflects a broader trend where African nations are seeking diversified partnerships beyond traditional Western allies. By aligning with China, Morocco aims to bolster its influence while tapping into economic opportunities that arise from this collaboration. The road ahead. So, what does the future hold for Morocco? As we look ahead at current trends and potential shifts in regional dynamics, Morocco has an opportunity to position itself as a leader in promoting peace and stability across Africa. With its robust military capabilities and commitment to security cooperation, Morocco can play a pivotal role in addressing pressing issues such as terrorism and regional instability. By continuing to strengthen partnerships with neighboring countries and engaging in international forums focused on security, Morocco can enhance its influence while contributing positively to regional development. Moreover, as Africa grapples with economic challenges exacerbated by global uncertainties, Morocco's focus on economic diplomacy can provide a pathway for sustainable growth. By investing in infrastructure projects and fostering trade relationships, including those traditionally aligned with Algeria, Morocco can help create a more interconnected and prosperous Africa. While challenges remain, especially regarding regional rivalries, Morocco's proactive approach to security cooperation positions it well for future leadership roles within Africa. The kingdom has an opportunity not only to assert its interests, but also to contribute significantly to peace-building efforts across the continent. If you find this video insightful or have thoughts on how you see these developments impacting your community or country, drop your comments below. Don't forget to like this video if you enjoy the exploration of Morocco's role in Africa today. Subscribe for more content. Thanks for watching.